What's up, guys? Emily here with emlovz. Today we're going to be talking about, should you post photos of your kids on your dating profile? And I think this is super interesting. I've been doing this for 10 years, you guys, but I am not a parent. So my opinion actually differs quite a bit from the majority of women who are parents. So what I did was I did a quick poll on TikTok where a bunch of women wrote in giving their opinion on this very important question. And so in today's video, we're going to walk through the feedback that we received from women on TikTok so you can see what people have to say about whether you should put your photos of your kids on your dating profile. And without spoiling it for you, I am also going to be sharing a bunch of examples where you can use photos of your kids on your profile without necessarily sharing all of their, like what they look like with the entire world. So you're going to get a bunch of examples of how you can post photos of your kids on your dating profile without invading their privacy. So without further ado, let's dive in. So, should you post photos of your kids on your dating profile? One woman says, nope, moms and dads should not be posting pictures of children on a dating site. That is something that can be shared if and when you make a connection. No, a father should want to protect his children. There's a bunch of creepers out there. I always post pics with my kid, but cover their face. Now, I want to just pause here because in my opinion, I think when you cover up their face or put like an emoji in front of their face, and this isn't even just for kids photos, it's all social proof photos, to me, it feels really sketchy, like a spammer or somebody is fake that has their profile on there. So I don't recommend doing that. However, you're going to see a lot of data that says women don't like when fathers show photos of their kids on their profile. So there's different alternatives that we're going to talk about. But when they recommend this, I personally don't think that covering up their face on a photo is going to be a great idea. I personally would just want to avoid posting pictures of my children. Never know what creepos are looking. So here's an example. I know this is a woman, but it's an example that can be used by a man as well that I think is kind of cool. Rather than blocking out the face with an emoji, you could just be facing away from the camera, looking at something so that it's visually appealing. So that's an idea. Another woman said no, and I asked why. Dating site is about him. Keep kids out of it until it's time. Another said, I'd be concerned for the privacy and safety of the child. I've seen kids with their faces blurred out. This maintains privacy while showing pride. And again, I personally don't recommend blurring the faces out, but it's something that you could try and do an A/B test to see how it performs and if you get good matches when you do that. Here's another example of something that I think is kind of cool, very artistic, and it shows, the number of kids this person has as well as their ages, which is pretty relevant. Certain women are going to be into that and some are going to be turned off. And really, you want to be polarizing on your profile because eventually she's going to find out. So you wouldn't want to hide anything. And in fact, it would kind of put a woman off if you were intentionally hiding that you were a father because it would tell her that you're not a proud dad. So if you want to demonstrate that you have kids and that you're a proud father, this is one way to do it, right? You're not really showing them exactly what they look like. Here's another idea for you. And then more women's feedback. Nope, consent unless pixelated. I don't agree with posting photos of children on dating profiles, but I'm almost 50 and won't date someone with minor children. So for her, maybe it would be good to have it written in the profile as well as listing the ages of your children. Too many creeps and the kids can't give permission to be on their dating profile. Nothing wrong with pictures with their kids, but not just kids by themselves. So this is a new perspective. Kind of an interesting one. If you do have photos just of your kids on your profile, I would say that's probably a little strange. Definitely, you don't want to do that with animals either, like just having a picture of your cat or something. We want to see you in the photos on your dating profile because it's about you, but we also want to know what your life is like. I did. They were walking to the beach holding hands and I took the pic from behind. Beautiful, I thought, no faces. So I think that's a great idea. Something where you're not showing faces, but you can clearly see how many kids you have as well as their ages. I think that's a great idea. Another example. Not into it, but I think of it as a safety issue. I'd be rattled if someone from a dating site I hadn't met yet recognized my kids in real life. Totally creepy. A photo with his kids, sure, but just of his kids without him in it, then that's a hard pass. No, no, no. He can send a text to a particular someone, but don't post your kids for everyone to see. I'd rather see a picture of a man with his kids than him holding a dead fish. Thank you for your honesty. Absolutely not. All right, this is another one I think you could do, kind of playing with the lighting a little bit. And another example. Yes, that's fine. Agree with you. Better than dead animals or other women, or the middle finger or the cigarette in his mouth. So don't do any of those things. No, protect the children. I would rather no. Maybe have emojis over their faces just in case. And so I responded, good idea, but I feel like emojis send scammer signals. Though I am enjoying the feedback, so thank you. But yeah, I don't recommend the emoji thing personally. It looks weird. But here's another example of something super cute, shows that you're a good dad, but it's not a violation of privacy. Another one, this is maybe a little bit borderline, but you really can't see the kid's entire face, so I feel like it would be okay, but maybe you want to go, just taking a photo from the back. My baby daddy has pictures of our children all over his profile and literally never sees them. I found in my own personal experience, men who post their kids all over their profiles just want to look like they're great dads. Actual decent fathers wouldn't publicize their kids like that. Yes, and kids are a huge part of a relationship. My kids are grown and I'm not interested in anyone with school-aged kids. So a little bit of different views. No, not if they are minors. Here's another example. Super cute photo, and you're not really seeing the kid at all. Yes, definitely he should. I would want to know if he has kids, and if he's good with his kids, that's an attractive thing. I totally agree. I think this photo really shows so much. It tells us how old his child is. It shows us that he's really engaged and invested in their life. And it tells us also, like, if they're not looking for somebody with infants, that maybe they should swipe left. I think one with the face or faces covered up. No, the children should not be exposed. I think it really depends on the ages of the children. No, no, no. He can talk about his kids, but no pics. Yes, he should if he wants to. So definitely some conflicting information, but I think the majority of these women are saying no. Another example, I want to know if he has kids or not. That's important. If he doesn't post that, then I feel he's trying to hide something. And I would totally agree with that. But I also think that what these women have to say about showing faces is really important. I have a 1-year rule about kids and dating. I met a guy on a dating app who was an ex-cop. In 2 days, he showed up at my son's soccer game. Creepy. That is super creepy. I can understand why you wouldn't want to show photos of your kids because of that. A dating site is not a place to be showing off your kids, just my opinion. He should definitely speak on the profile that he has them, but pics are a big no. Another example you could try. And another one. Nope, he can just say that he is a proud father. Saw one guy who had pics of his kids and blacked out their faces, and she gives that a thumbs up. Children or anyone who cannot consent should have their faces blurred out of photos on social media, period. I would actually be concerned by someone so willing to take that kind of risk, especially if their children are under 18. I think this is a super cute photo, not showing any faces. I would not if I was him. Should be in his profile though. Absolutely not. A child is either too young to consent to have their photo posted or old enough that the dad needs to ask consent. Not interested in men with kids, so no. Now, if you see this and you think, ooh, I shouldn't have photos with my kids because I don't want women who aren't interested in kids to swipe left, now you don't want to appeal to those women because they're going to find out at some point and it's going to look weird that you hid it. So save yourself time and don't be afraid that some people won't like it because the right woman will love it. I'm not putting my kid's face on a dating app, sorry. I personally don't think so. You expose your children to that? All right, some other examples for you. Absolutely no, it's so wrong. Hard pass. No, I don't feel it's safe to post photos of children online. That is something that goes in their bio. I think not. His children shouldn't be exposed to dating sites. Also, a photo saying I'm a loving dad doesn't make him one. It's a dating site for adults. I'm not wanting to date his children. This one's kind of cool. You only see half a face and then you see his face. Although I didn't realize there was a bandage there. That's kind of sketch, and a woman. So don't have another woman in your photo and try to avoid the bandage photos. But other than that, I like that, you can't really totally see the kid. And another example. Not having any photos of his kids on his dating profiles guarantees their safety, and it also shows that he protects and loves them. I kind of feel like they are using them as bait. I just feel icky when they are all over the profile. I get your point though. Yep. Somebody says no, 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 and another no. So definitely more no's than yeses here. Okay, no, too many crazy people out there. Never show anyone under 18. Safety of the children come first. I do not think they should be on the internet. Keep the minors out of the pics. Too many creeps out there. Nope. Personally, I hate pictures of anyone but the person in question. Now, I fully disagree with having only photos of yourself on your profile. When you only have photos of yourself on your profile, you send the signal that you have no friends, that you're a lone wolf, and that you might be a killer. And nobody wants that. No, it's creepy. All right, other examples. No, he shouldn't, just on his social media if it's private. Absolutely not. Parents need to keep their kids' information, including pictures, private. P.S. Part of what I do is cyber safety. It is not safe to post pictures of your kids where they can be accessed by strangers. No, I especially dislike when men post kids and say, not my kid. It's basically using kids as a pawn and for young men to get MILFs. Okay, thanks for your feedback. Definitely no. If they do it, it must be a picture with him in it and fully clothed kids and not showing their faces. I think it gives me an insight into his fatherhood. I love it when they do. I want to see what is in his life. I totally agree with that. No pics with kids. There's another idea that you could use. Yes, 100%. No, no, no. And again, nope. Another idea. No kids. A picture doesn't necessarily show that he's a proud father. That takes action. I like it when they show their relationship with their child. No children should not be posted on the internet. He can send them directly to the woman he connects with. No, no. I thought that was a pretty cool picture. If he doesn't post pictures of his children, he absolutely needs to say that he has children in his bio. Absolutely not. Parents need to keep their kids' information, including pictures, private. There are bad people in this world that use the child's picture for inappropriate things. Don't post a child's picture. No kid pics. These women are speaking loud. Absolutely not. A child is either too young to consent to have their photo posted or old enough that the dad needs to ask consent. If the kid looks older than 10, I think the dad is not respecting his child enough to ask consent to be on a dating profile. Feels like dad is using them. I'm personally not a fan of sharing photos of kids on dating apps. I have a beautiful teen daughter. Those are for my eyes, not for single men. Another idea you could try. Yes, only if the kids' faces are blocked out. And then I asked, doesn't that feel a little scammery though? No kids in the photos. Absolutely not. And then somebody said, it's fine. So I wonder how many of the women who said, yes, we want to see kid photos don't have children. Because that was my opinion. Like, I want to see the kid photos, but I don't have children. So I think it changes once you know the risks because you're a parent. Another cool example where you can see that, the age of the child and you don't see any faces. If you would like to join the conversation, I do a lot of polling on TikTok where I ask for both women's and men's opinions on different dating questions. Please join me over on TikTok and let me know your thoughts on the different questions I ask there. And if you're looking for more dating tips and strategies to help you succeed in the dating world, check out my free masterclass at the link posted there. In this masterclass, you're going to learn how to revamp your dating strategy with mega dating, how to fill up your dating funnel, and how to crush the dates themselves with my date blueprints. So check that out. And if you're looking for a world-class dating coaching program that will 100% transform your dating life, then check out my website at emlovz.com. And if you're super serious about finding love, I would love to chat with you. You can book an intro coaching session with my team over at emlovz.com/book. We would love to chat with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment in the comments below. That wraps up this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.